This motherfucker don't miss. That motherfucker don't miss, man.
He's good.
In the heat of battle, he don't miss. No. In the heat of controversy, he don't miss.
What's that, brother?
Big man thing, yeah? You're a dickhead, bruv.
Find myself in a block list. What can I say? It's my own fault, really. Check. Too much time in the office. If not that, I was banning the beat straight busting way. Maybe I was on a function way too late, too time too off it. No, never crossed my mind that somebody else is needing attention.
Now with TikTok, we got rappers blowing up left, right, and center. People's attention spans are worse than ever, and if given the opportunity, they will most definitely hop onto the next trend without a second thought. With these new circumstances, a lot of rappers fall off and disappear after a year, and sometimes even less, and are completely forgotten about by the people who were once pushing their agenda.
I'm gonna let you talk. How you went from GD to Crip?
How I went from GD to Crip? It happened.
But one fall off these past few years that really hurts the most has to be SSGKobe. Man, I try not to make videos on individual rappers and their situations anymore, because I kinda don't give a fuck. But again, like, damn, Kobe.
I would never change on my gang, no I won't. And I just left the White Cell, start by the Saint Laurent. Still with the niggas who be whipping up them parts.
If you were listening to this underground shit back in 2021, you would have definitely had Kobe in your rotation. Like, this guy was incapable of missing that year. He was really going up, getting signed to Zach Bia, getting 2 Lyrical Lemonade music videos. Like, he already made great music prior to this year, but 2021 is where he really began making power moves to go mainstream, putting out his biggest bangers to date: Late Night with Sofago, Proud, The Night Before Co EP, which included Thrax, Calabasas with Snot, the Co EP, which included Capsules, Condo, and Angels, MIA, Caddy, and Fuckin' with Lil Yachty, all in 1 year. And this is with his label holding him back. Like, I'm not trying to be funny or ironic here by saying this, but this fucking SSGKobe guy literally had the world by the balls.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for no one.
Amigo, the only thing in this world that gives artists is balls.
Horny on me and it cost about a band in a game. Horny on me and it cost about a band in a game. Hop on the beat and I speak cause I don't need no pen or no paper, that's on God.
But again, the label problem was gonna come through to haunt him the next year, where the output, while already not being the best in 2021, slowed down even more. And fans, including myself, were starting to lose hope and feeling as if Kobe was really fumbling the bag here. While in 2022 he still dropped a couple of bangers, he was slowly starting to move away from what made him so unique in the first place, starting to move away from the melodies to making music using this deeper, raspy voice. Again, Kobe still dropped bangers around this time. Don't Miss was fire, Marnie was a beauty, but most of his official releases like Escape Your Love, Love You Back, Wave, and the entire Relapse EP that was supposed to be like a prelude to his highly anticipated debut album Euphoria, that, if y'all were around during the time, was getting pushed back non-stop until it got scrapped. And you might know why, but hey, we'll get to that. Relapse being the project to hold us off before Euphoria was not a very good sign, since while I fucked with Getcha and Oh No heavy, the rest of it was pretty underwhelming, since this dude had so much fucking potential. Like, I thought with his melodies, he'd be the next Don Toliver. But yeah, in 2022, his output slowed down by a lot, but it was clearly because his label was not letting him drop shit, which is pretty common for a lot of these up and coming rappers. They sign some shitty drill rapper-esque 360 deal just so they can buy a Cartier watch and a Hellcat and get some dickhead manager that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing but somehow has connections. I feel like not enough people talk about how this is a major factor in why so many of these young artists fall off so quickly, because the label is either shelving them completely early on for some reason, or not letting them drop a lot of their best material, or in general just not doing so great at motivating them to work hard and stay consistent like they were before they got the bag and stopped caring. Like, this happened to Summers in 2020, Wyland in 2021, Autumn in 2022. That's how it goes in the industry. So you gotta ponder a bit here. Was it worth the watch? Was it worth the diamonds? Was it worth the Hellcat? Was it worth the 360 720p expanded edition deluxe complete collection allegiance to Israel ass record deal? So this lack of output turned out to be not so great for his career at all, and the songs that he did drop not doing super great and not being well received by the average listener did not help either. So towards the middle of 2022, after the release of Relapsed, was the beginning of him going downhill, I'd say. As we approached the end of the year, people were starting to worry about Kobe, because this was no longer just him missing here and there. This was becoming a consistent decline for easily one of the most talented guys out there. And while people still had hope for his comeback in the next year, being the big 2023, the allegations hit right before the year even fucking began in December. And yeah, his career has pretty much not been the same since.
I don't know how I found my way here. I'm cutting no racks on top of the hill. I told my mama she don't gotta worry cause I'm making the meal.
That man lost half of his monthly listeners, going from over 1 mil to less than 500k, and losing his industry connections with the label deal, which was kind of a blessing since he can now drop whenever, but still man, this was a huge fucking setback. Basically, if I had to explain Kobe's relationship with Zach Bia, I'd have to compare it to Tony and Sosa, okay? Bia noticed Kobe had all these unique ideas, gave him a chance to prove himself. Kobe did exactly that, started going up, doing his thing, everything was going smooth. Bia realized he made the right move choosing Kobe. Then suddenly, when shit started going left, Bia left him to go through it. Wait, no, Sosa sent his Bolivian shooters to... Maybe this metaphor didn't turn out as good as it sounded in my head, but fuck it.
Number 9 on my jeans. She won't slide cause the team broken hearts all on the floor now.
Since this point, he has definitely become more consistent with dropping full-length projects, which just shows that the label is holding back his releases heavily. And what can I say about his new music? Well, I think it's still alright, and there are bangers here and there. Like, I thought that Willow's project was cool, Horcrux was okay. It doesn't feel like Kobe. It's a lot more dark, a lot more sad. I know he went through a lot with the allegations, right? With him also dropping the occasional turn trap songs, but I have yet to hear any of that 2021 melodic vibe with the hey, hey, hey ad-libs and those signature Kobe flows he had that made any song instantly click with you, even if you've never heard his music before. To me, his music went from being exciting and fresh to being kinda boring without adding anything new to the table at all. Like, I have nothing against artists moving on and trying different things, but this was a major fumble. I know he's in a different mindset now, but damn, losing the aspect that made his music so addicting in the first place hurt him heavy and made all his casual listeners move on to the next guy. It's unfortunate because he was already on a consistent decline even before the allegations hit, pretty much wasting his potential by rarely dropping music, which of course could have also been the fault of his label, or maybe he was just procrastinating and with that made the wrong career move. But even when he did drop, the songs were becoming more and more mediocre, and again he was losing what made his stuff so unique and enjoyable. But yeah, those allegations were definitely the nail in the coffin. I'm not too sure of whether or not they were true, since there wasn't all that much evidence and a lot of it was debunked, but man, the damage was already done. Mostly because instead of just saying that shit fake as fuck, that bitch lying, get off my dick, and moving on and continuing to drop music, he went ghost for several months without doing anything at all, which literally just killed any remaining hype for his new music and made him look guilty as fuck. Now, I think the reason he dealt with the situation so badly is because of his lack of expertise in this field and due to his shitty ass management. Okay, don't get it twisted. He should have just asked his boys, okay?
Kobe. Not many bitches can fit in a lot of that.
Oh my God, Kobe and Reno does the handshake. You think they got some music coming?
Because you already know they're masters in the art of dodging allegations. You understand?
With my brothers from day one in that same lot. We was whipping the peas, moving up the chicken, cause them pants hot. Remember I couldn't cuss no pole no more, cause the fans is hot. No.
Now his run was so crazy I guess second half of 2022 that I still have those songs in my rotation. They just go too hard in the car. What You Doing, Sandlot, Fast and Furious, Sound Design. His collabs with So Fago like Late Night, Okay Let's Go, Venomins, Demons. Kobe and Fago collabs were otherworldly in this era. Jordan and Pippen, Ricky and Julian, you understand? Man, Man, it's honestly a sad sight to see where both of these guys are at now, considering how much potential they had. Anyway, also Proud, Thrax, Calabasas, Wicked with Can, Again, Capsules, Condo, Angels, MIA, Caddy, Marnie, Don't Miss, Oh No, Clappers with Goonie, even Wake Up with Cash Dami. Man, like, Kobe's verse there was too fucking beautiful. Prime SSGKobe was so goated, he had me listening to Cash Dami without a second thought, okay? But with all this being said, let's try to be a bit optimistic here. Kobe is barely even 21 as of the recording of this video, which is crazy considering the amount of years he's been rapping. He's still young, so who knows? One day, he just might make a comeback. And with him trying to bring his old sound back with the recent Full House song and the announcement of the sequel to his 2021 project, Co 2, I think it might just push him in the right direction. But again, he's still dropping music with this weird voice where he's just wailing on the beat. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. But y'all know I've been a huge advocate for the SSGKobe comeback. But hey man, guess only time will tell.
All these hoes don't remain the same. I'm still the same nigga from back then, you know I ain't changed. Cutting up, adding up, nigga here now, I'm getting paper cuts. Running that shit through the money machine, I don't give a fuck. I'm running in and out of sets, feel like I don't give a fuck. I'm running in and out of bank, like I don't give a fuck. Put his ass up in the box, yeah, you know he give forever. That's till the candle made it to the top, you know.